Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I'll be your host today for Europa Universalis 4. Welcome back to the 12th episode of our Bulgaria campaign in Ante Bellum as the Third Rome, where last time at the very end I declared 2 wars just to make sure that I got them right out, ready to fight, and so that I don't forget to declare them. Now, we will have to live with the consequences of our actions here, which is okay, because I'm going to have to fight off Venice. I will be focusing mainly on the Venetian alliance, while I'm hoping my allies here will focus mainly on the other alliance that we have to fight as well. But just in case everything goes south, I'm going to be creating a second army, which will consist, of course, of something like this. I'm going to take out a loan. Just like that. Build an army. Whoops, there we go. Build an army right about here. It'll take a little while, but we're going to get that started. I'm going to slap the Venetian navy whenever possible. And my hope is actually I should go to Spalato. Try to siege that down first, and then go after Greece. A little less on the mainland of Venice here. But who am I at war with specifically? Bologna? Siena? Verona? Mantua, which will probably leave first actually, because they're already at low, so that's interesting. But yeah, while my second army builds, I'm going to be sieging something over here, and theoretically my ships should be fine. I'm not going to bring the transports into here, because they'll just clog up the front line and provide 0 combat ability, so here we are here. A solid 9-0 roll to start with. That is actually crazy. Alright, that's a good start. We got our galleys out here in the front, doing some big damage. And I could buy this next mill tech, but I don't think we need it in order to win. If they take it, then of course I'll take it, but I think what I would prefer to do is if I go over here to Ternovo, or really just anywhere that I can improve the manpower dev of, turn on this edict here, encourage development, and just slam down a little bit more development. Doesn't hurt to get a little more manpower in there. I'll also just take a little bit of tax out of it as well, just to make it cheaper to dev, unless of course I don't have the, enough manpower, then I can, well, there's no point in that point, is there? Alright, that should be good on manpower. As for development, I'm probably going to do the same thing. We're not at the point where mercantilism is the king thing to try and spam out. So instead I'm going to focus... Oh yeah, I did put on development here as well. Okay. I would like for this copper to be developed a little bit, I think. Because copper is worth quite a lot. So if we can get a little bit of copper in here, that would be great. Anywhere else? Let's see. I value trade, of course, copper and cloth. In Sofia. Right, we already did that. And in Solun, just down here, which is not currently being developed, but we can improve that. Anywhere else? Not really. A bit of iron over here maybe, but it's mountains, or that's highlands, so it's not great to dev in. But we're just going to keep the dev sort of simple, looking like, let's see if I can get a little bit more out in here and here. That should be good enough. No more deving, though. I think that's enough. Alright. Good dev, though. Good stuff. And, well, it's going to inadvertently help out a little bit of colonialism, even though that wasn't really the intention. Yeah, maybe we should have saved a couple of points just to dev colonialism, but I'm sure I'll grab it soon enough. I mean, it's going to start off in Andalusia here. Oh, wait. They're not Catholic. That's a bit of a problem. How will we get colonialism? That's a great question. I imagine we will have to spend a little bit in the capital, maybe. Yeah, if I bump this up to a level 3 and then I dev the capital, it's relatively cheap as well. So, we'll focus on that in a moment. Who else might war with Moravia? I'll get a spy network here. Venice, of course, is a great spy network to try and grab in a couple of days. So somehow I've beaten the Venetian navy. I'm not even sure at this point, honestly, but it's happened, and that's great. They are sort of sitting over here, though, and, not really sure why. Anyways, this guy will leave immediately. Sounds great. I already love it. And we're gonna drop these guys off over here while these guys get that done, and... Would you attack me if I moved over here? No. Okay, that's good. I'm just gonna blockade this then, if you're not going to attack me. Drop one off, move over here. I feel like the Venetian Navy definitely could still kill me, but I'm not sure. I'll let them repair for 1 month, then they'll go back out to sea. We'll find out. There we go. Yeah, the Magyars are going to go and siege that down for me. And this stack, when it's done... Okay. We'll go ahead and siege down Greece, hopefully. There we go. You guys can come out to here. Now, usually, yes, I have a second general. Oh, nice. These guys are going to help out. Beautiful. Nice stack wipe. Now you're still being built. And surprisingly, it doesn't even cost me that much. Sorry, something stuck in my throat today. Oops. Right, now let's try and get rid of this guy sitting over here. I don't think his friends will help out, but I might want to have you allow attach, then move over here, set you onto supportive, and I want you on siege, if that works. Let's get rid of this guy. Okay, a little weird. Sienna's coming over here for some reason, but I can easily get rid of them. There we go. Come here. Ah, okay. I don't know what his plan is. His plan is stupid, whatever it is. What if I just blockade everything? Will you leave then? Yes, good. Don't know what that whole thing was about, honestly, but... whatever. Let's send these guys together, group up with this guy. You can come back down here. Rather, what I'd prefer is... oh, hold on. That is expensive for a bit of military power, but he's a half-cost advisor. I do like half-cost advisors. These guys can group up. I want you in here, I want you in here. This is a bad... well, it's actually not that bad. It's transports fighting transports. It's like watching the lamest battle ever. Okay, now you guys can come out to here. Without the transports. And you don't have enough galleys to fight me. Probably. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that you don't have the right number of galleys to fight me. And I hope that I'm right. We have higher naval morale. I think we should have higher galley combat ability, unless you have galley combat ability. Which you don't. So... bit of a risky play here. That one heavy could be dangerous to my lights. I do have lights out on the shield, or on the shield, on the field? I can't say field, it's water. Out in the ocean here. And their engagement width is slightly higher. I don't think I have the morale to finish that fight off. No, I don't. I did manage to destroy one of their ships, which is good. I don't think I would have had the morale to fight that. I will repair. Not all of the ships are going to leave, which means I can repair. He won't repair some of them. And that'll give me a slight advantage. Now, I do want to deal with his other guys here, so... we need to siege this. We need to siege... well, this, Treviso, really. I'll let these guys repair up. I think I'll send in the galleys first. Yeah, I think I'll start with the galleys and then bring in the lights later for a morale boost in the next fight. There is technically such a thing as naval reinforcement theory, but a lot of people don't know it because no one cares about navies as much in this game. Now this is weird. He's back again. I don't know why. But I don't need 2 armies here, so I'll send one down to here, send one up into here. And theoretically, we are working on Bavaria. Nice. Wow, we're actually done on Bavaria. So money, war reps, get rid of Moravia as an alliance, and I don't care about the rest, so I guess no war reps then. Yeah, that counts. That works. So we'll start off with that. All that's left are these guys, and I'm sure my allies can deal with them just fine. I'm getting pretty close to finishing this off here. Just a little bit. One more month. I'll give them that last month. Maybe I'll actually go over here first. Now, what did I take? Oh, Durazzo. Okay. That's great. That's a good idea. Kind of forgot I didn't even check. Like, did I take the right war goal? I hope so. Yeah, we're good. One more month, get everyone back up to speed here. Take these guys out, give him this guy. He's kind of bad. He's not even that good of an admiral, you know, but that's okay. So we have the galleys coming out first. He has brought everything. Jeez, okay. And I'll bring out these guys as a morale reinforcement. There we go. Oh, yes. Massive hit against this navy. Hopefully we keep going with that. We're taking big hits. They're taking big hits. Massive naval battle. It is getting intense out here. But the Venetian navy is no more. Ah, yes. Okay, we've established our naval supremacy over Venice. They've now been reduced to 15 ships. I'm going to grab these guys. They're going to have to repair. And I think I lost quite a few ships, actually. That kind of hurt a little bit. But that's all fine. That's okay. Because we did what we came here to do. I didn't want both of you out. How did you both go out here? How does that even work? No. There you go. You guys repair. I really hope these guys don't, leave port. I don't have the right ships for that, but we'll hit that button. Get more ships out here. Rebels, which we're fighting conveniently. That actually works for me. One more conversion will be... Oh, include subjects. Don't forget those guys. They matter more than myself. Because they'll end up with the most problems. Let's see. One more month and we'll do the same thing. And then keep on slowly reinforcing those ships. There we go. Hit this button. These guys can come out to here. And then, yeah, I'll let the rest just repair there. Okay. Yeah, just sit here. Stack wipe them. Easy. Let me move back into here. Now, this might be a tough fight, actually. Has anyone taken Tech 9 so far? That's my question. You, Tech 9? No. These guys don't matter as much. Tech 9, Tech 9. No one on Tech 9? Good. Nobody should be on Tech 9. In theory. Unless it's me. Then I should definitely be on Tech 9. A weird decision, but the AI knows itself best. These guys will not leave this fort if they are close enough to sieging it down, so... Alright. Slick move, I'll respect that. But now we get infantry cost, bit of prestige, maintenance, and then finally the Deus Vult. The thing that we've been waiting for the most. Now on to the Siege of Venice. Didn't think this day would come so soon. In fact, I thought it would be a really, really long time. But no, we're good. Let me just get rid of these guys. Quick stack wipe. Now, I think it's just been so easy because Venice has no idea what it's doing right now. Like, Venice just doesn't know what to do. Because they can't cross through Florence here. They hate each other, Florence and Venice. So Florence is not going to give them access. I guess we just got really lucky, eh? I mean, I didn't expect Florence to just come in clutch and block them off for the entire war, but that's certainly, certainly a great thing to have, for sure. Yeah, I don't think they'll ever get that, that stuff there. Okay, now, which do we want? Military specialization. I imagine that is an Ante Bellum thing, because I've never seen this before. So, leader without upkeep is pretty solid, especially towards late game. It's very nice. And that yearly army tradition is beautiful, okay? That helps your decay quite a bit. Next up, manpower. Am I struggling with manpower? Not entirely. There are ways to solve that other than this. What I really like, and this may sound weird, is actually roaring cannons for siegeability. Sieges make you win wars. Battles help you win wars, but sieges make you win wars. Sieging faster is, you know, when it comes down to it, how you're going to win more wars faster with less casualties, because if you can siege them instead of fighting them, then you'll have just fewer casualties. So, I think the artillery cost especially would be effective, so I can have more artillery, siege faster, hopefully get a mildly larger, you know, siege bonus against things, because I'll have more cannons, they're not as expensive. So hopefully that all trickles down to make us a little bit better. Silistria can chill, that's fine. Why do you keep doing this? How do you even keep doing this? How do you get the access to just come over here, then come back with 3,000 more men? And why do you keep doing it? He can't siege anything, he just dies. The AI sometimes, no, all the time, I don't understand. I just don't get it. Just AI things, I guess. So who else do I have to siege? Well, Verona, of course. That's convenient. Let's head over there. Siege Verona down. Oh look, they're already at low. Crazy how that works. Bop. Next, who do we have? Bologna and Siena. This is too unreal, man. This is broken. I mean, I'm not gonna walk into here, clearly, but but I can just walk around them into Siena, get him out of the war. This is like the easiest thing I've ever done. He does have access through here, though, which makes sense. But if I do this... Oh look, now I'm black flagged. What are you gonna do about it? Oh, man. This is unreal. Ooh. Croatia started the Protestant Reformation. That's a little weird. I don't like that. But fortunately, Protestant Reformation cannot convert Orthodox provinces, which is nice. I don't think they can, at least. I did a Theodoro run rather recently, and I don't remember my provinces being converted by the Protestant centers, so yeah, I think we're fine. I'm going to bring these guys in for the morale boost whenever needed, because we're just going to be destroying the remainder of the Venetian navy here. Let's send these guys... Oh, okay, never mind. There's no need, evidently. Okay. So let's go and get rid of the Lendians. I'm going to have to start by sieging this down, and then sieging this, and then sieging that. Which is a painful, painful process. Now, I probably don't actually want to do that. I probably just want to sit on Bologna and finish them off. Now, the thing about Venice is that they're going to keep most of these allies, but that's fine. I don't really care if they have, like, Siena, Verona, and Bologna as allies. In fact, I encourage them to keep them. Because if Venice replaces those allies with someone stronger, well, I'll be in a lot more trouble then, won't I? But how about I go down here and actually deal with Greece? I imagine my allies might be able to do something, you know, with the minimum 30,000 men they have here, so, you know, I think they'll be able to do something. Put my subjects on siege, let my allies go ahead and just die, apparently. I don't know what's happening with Lombardy, but I'm sure that'll be fine, maybe. Or they'll just leave the war, and that's also fine. Here's the thing. Could I maybe attack this army? I feel like Venice would kind of kill me if I did. Which is obviously not the ideal. Can I move one army into here? One little stack, maybe. My military advisor leaves. No, he's half cost. I kind of want to keep him here. Keep him hostage. He's not allowed to leave. Now, I just want to siege this, but what if I split half the army onto here? I really don't want Venice to attack it. I just want to get rid of his navy. He doesn't seem to be moving, so that's a good sign. There we go. We'll get rid of the rest of the Venetian navy, make sure he doesn't come back. Nice. He will move down here. He will retreat down to Greece, of course. Don't try to run away. We'll always get there faster. There we go. There is apparently still a remainder of the Venetian navy, so let's go and get rid of it. Well, I'll give you guys a quick repair tick first. Please don't attack me. Okay, it seems he's not going to attack me. Yet. So let's get rid of these guys. We've already moved onto the islands. I mean, there's not much Venice can do to stop us from just walking on there. He might be able to stop us temporarily, but that's all it is. Temporary. There we go. Now the navy's arriving. We'll go over here, and I'll even, just for the extra little bit of BM here, I think I'll get rid of his navy, and then send some guys onto Crete as well. Whoa, you are fast. Stop that. Don't you dare. Get back here. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, as I was saying, let's send one guy onto Crete. Yeah, I didn't manage to finish that off, unfortunately. Venice is pretty close. I wonder if I could just... Can I just take Greece? Can I just have that, please and thank you? I would love for nothing more than Greece and Albania. That would make me the happiest man on the planet. And no one even really seems to care. The Nizarids do, in quotations, care, but it's really just because they don't like me expanding. Anything else I can do about that? Oh right, I was supposed to use the galley combat ability against Venice. Well, that's awkward. Didn't need it. We can save it for later, I guess. Right, that's, a little awkward. Oh well. So if I take northern Greece, I lose AE impact. Normally I would get claims on this stuff, which would be like, you know, the thing you're supposed to do, but 28 really isn't that much. Oh, there's the timer, so it'd be a good idea to actually finish off this war. You see, 28 Diplo, it's really not a problem. It's really not that bad at all. But unfortunately, he's not going to let me take this yet, right? Yeah, no, not yet. So I will drop one dude on... Oh, okay, maybe two dudes on Crete. Oh, really? You're not gonna let this guy on until this guy's off? You don't have that kind of modular capability? That sucks. Oh, maybe it just took him a while. You know what? Maybe I am the dumb one. Okay, we've won a siege over here. Bologna, we can get him out. I guess in this case I will actually break his alliance. Get some more reps, get some money, get rid of his rivalry and his mill accesses. Thank you very much. And then we'll leave. Nothing better to do. So we'll just head out. Now, I'm wondering how we've gotten so much war score. Veligrad is worth that much war score? Sheesh. Wasn't expecting that today. Huh. Alright, well, let's bring this guy up into here. It's not like Venice is going anywhere. But yeah, I think we can take this now. I do expect the Nizarids to be a little upset, but like, what are they gonna do really? They'll be the only one in a coalition for basically years other than Croatia. And I'd be hard-pressed to find another opportunity to attack a Catholic nation without Francia utterly deleting me. So, this is probably the best it's going to get right about now. Boom. The conquest of Greece. Beautiful, thick Bulgaria. Also, this institution doesn't cost too much. I'll just take this for slightly over cost, and this is very cheap. So that works. Right. I want the claims first. So if we compare this, first of all, yeah, free admin, nice. Second of all, if we take a look at this, the total cost to core, does it tell me? 309. Okay, cool. If I take this, these claims here, 309 turns into... Okay, come on. Don't turn me into a liar. It should decrease the cost to core it, because of claims. But I may or may not have already had a claim on a lot of these. Maybe even all of it. Which wouldn't make sense. I don't know. I'm gonna wait a month to see if that's being weird. You guys can protect trade here, you guys can sit up over here. You guys can have the admiral as well. And we get new infantry. Nice. So, can I actually send this guy into here? Thank you very much. Theoretically, that should have, you know, decreased the cost? 326. How did it increase the cost? Don't meme on me like that. What? Whatever. You know what? Whatever. I don't even care. Did combat width increase though? No, it's... well, yes, increased by 1. Hardly, but yeah. And then of course, I'll eventually just core this as well. I think my war exhaustion increased a little bit, which probably increased the cost, which is kind of funny, but also angers me a little bit, but that's fine. It was very little, like, what was it, 20 points at most? Certainly not worth justifying the 74 Diplo cost. Anyway, we are out of time for today, so hopefully you enjoyed the war with Venice, the complete obliteration of the Venetian navy. I'll come back next time to reconquest the remainder of the Magyar cores. But for now, this is Quarbit, signing off, and as always, have a fantastic day. I'd like to take a second to thank all of the patrons for the month of March, starting with the ones we have in the General tier: Quiet Guy, Brennan Arsenault, Ben Greenhagen, Torvald, Dire Avenger, and Farron. Those we have in the Prince tier: Snow Raven, Rockbox 2020, and Robert Colino. Those we have in the King tier: Chewy Shoot and Natsuki. In the Elector tier, we have TFLJ Martis, and in the Conqueror of Worlds tier, we have The Watcher. Thank you guys so much for your pledges this month, it means a lot to me, and I truly cannot thank you guys enough.